Welcome to the Heat Speakers for this.
Welcome to the Heat Speakers podcast, where passion meets purpose. Join your host, real estate Rich Jackson and mortgage. Welcome to the Heat Speakers podcast, where passion meets purpose. Join your host, real estate Rich Jackson and mortgage.
Welcome, guys. Heat Speakers podcast. We got another amazing show. We're back again. Hope you guys had a great weekend. It's Friday. And we got a great guest, the Mr. Foodie Realtor. He is a foodie. He is a businessman, father, podcast host, bungee jumper. I don't know about that. I'm just joking. We got Mr. Charles Rattanavan. I said it right. Rattanavan?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You're actually close this time.
I'm getting better. What's going on, man?
I'm good.
I'm glad.
Well, thank you for the intro. Because I didn't think I had that much intro in us.
Well, yeah, man, you are the man. So, man, the Foodie Realtor, that's the first thing I want to know. Like, what was the Foodie Realtor about? Like, I know that's your kind of, is it like you got a big thing on food? And I love food too, but like.
Just being a fat boy, I just love to eat.
Makes sense.
And I like to just go eat everywhere. I'm talking about everywhere, like holes in the walls, taco trucks, like fancy places that, don't require too much tipping. But,
right. Got to watch the budget.
I love all of it. Like instant food. Man, I grew up on ramen and hot dogs and rice.
I bet you could do wonders with ramen, huh? Can you?
Oh yeah, dude.
You can make like 10 different meals with that.
Dude, I don't just boil the noodles and put the packet in, but customize it to be more gourmet.
Oh, you're fancy.
Well, I mean, when you grew up with it, and that's all you had to eat, so you had to get like fancy with it.
No, I feel that because, back in the day, back in college, there was my buddy's cousin. I guess he did some time in jail, right? And so he lived with us for a little bit.
So he made them spreads.
So he's the first person I saw. I'm making what he calls spreads, right? Yes. And he whipped up because we were broke. We had nothing in the apartment. And so he was like, "Don't worry about it. I got it." Man, he whipped up like the most amazing dish. And I was like, bro, he had the top ramen. He had meat. He had ham. He had chopped up cheese. And bro, I was like, this is bomb. He's like, yeah, this is. So that was my first experience. So we're talking spreads, or what you doing?
So spreads is just.
You did some time then.
I have never done time.
Okay, I don't know.
But like when I heard something about food, what I could do with ramen from people that have done time, so I'm like, I like to experiment. So pretty much spread is just instant noodles and adding whatever you have.
Okay,
ketchup,
there's
mustard,
people who don't
mayo.
know what a spread is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
like if you have hot dogs, spams, tuna, whatever you have on hand, you throw that in there.
What's your go-to, like the one, like your best spread? Like, do you have one, your best dish, right? What is it?
I was going to say, I don't really eat spread that often. That's like a one-time try.
Well, that was back in the day. You got a little bit of money now, but I'm just saying.
Right when you get off this podcast, what you doing next?
Make some spread.
But when when you were in those times, what was like the most gourmet spread you make?
Well, I mean, I don't really do spread, but I do eat a lot of instant ramen.
Okay.
Like Marushan, it was back in the day, 12-pack for $1.
Okay.
So me and my brothers will eat like 2 or 3 of them at a time. So we'll make, top ramen and add like sirloin, lettuce. Yeah, you got to add a little bit of meat. You got like meatballs.
That's high end.
You got hot dogs. You got lettuce, vegetables, all kind of vegetables. Whatever you have, you use just make it look fancy. So it looks better than the ramens you eat these days. Like you go to Hayashi ramens where they have eggs and other kind of vegetables. For me, it's kind of started with Marushan ramens.
Got it. So that was the beginning of it. Yeah, and just grew. Yeah, because now it's a thing. Like you go to these restaurants and they're serving. There's ramen on the menu, so it's like, and there's restaurants called ramen this, ramen that. So I don't think I've had those. I haven't had it yet.
Well, and also like we'll eat it with rice too, just because we eat so much ramen and so much food. The only way for us to get full is to eat a lot of carbs.
Yeah.
So we didn't have too much proteins, but we did have like abundance of eggs. So we'll have eggs and everything too.
And bro, the packets of salt, pretty much they give you, the seasoning for it is just like the worst ever. Like
it is.
Those packets that they're good.
And maybe that's why I'm in a bad health than I am in right now, because all the sodium.
You look a little trimmer. Have you lost weight or no?
I've gained and lost. it goes up and down like a roller coaster. So like at my highest, I was like at 250 pounds.
Wow.
And I'll drop down to like maybe 220 and then go back up to like 230, 238 and then go back down to 220.
Sure.
So, I mean, it's just one of those things where I feel like, oh, crap, I need to, work on my health and I'll get it like on a good pace and I'll be dropping weight and I'll see the results and I'll be, oh man, I could snack a little bit and start eating chips at 10 o'clock at night, watching movies
In bed.
Yep, and not in bed. Never eat in my room.
Oh, no, okay.
Then next thing you know, I'm back at 235. I'm like, oh man, I need to go on a jog, and so it's a cycle.
Sure, it's up and down fluctuation, which most people struggle with. Most people have those fluctuations in weight up and down, and just consistency is tough for anything. We were talking about that off camera about like just consistency of doing even a podcast or just whatever. We got a lot to get into because you got a great story, a lot to you. But with the foodie, where did you get what is your favorite? Do you have a favorite restaurant, a favorite type of meal? Like, do you cook?
Oh, dude, I cook. I mean, I don't do gourmet cooking, but I do like fast, simple cookings where I could feed like a family of 10 within 30 minutes. So like,
really,
I'm efficient with my cooking. And
give us some tips, man, because we need to know, people out there.
Oh, bro, it's like multitasking. Like you don't just sit there and wait for one thing to be finished before you start the next thing. Okay. I don't know. You just have to see me cook, like
in action.
Yeah, in action.
Okay.
There's a process that I go through, and it's in my head. Like it's hard for me to explain it because it's just so natural for me.
Right.
But then, like for me, getting back to what I like to eat.
Yeah.
Man, I love fast food. Fast food don't love
fast food.
Yeah, I love fast food.
Oh my gosh! Like we're talking Mickey D's, we're talking Wendy's,
McDonald's, Taco Bell.
Wow,
Panda Express.
You live life on the edge, brother.
Yeah,
you moving fast.
Anything and everything.
Bro, like in high school, Famous Star was $1. I'll eat like 2 or 3 of them.
Famous Stars work. Yeah. Do they still make those?
They do, but they're like $8 now.
That's crazy. Yeah, I admit, my 20s and 30s, I lived off of fast food, breakfast, unfortunately, but I really stopped like in my 40s. I was like, you know what? I'm done. I had to kind of cut that out because I just saw that it's terrible. It's not good for you. But what's your favorite fast food place? If there is like,
dude, I don't have a favorite fast food. It's more of like cravings for the moment. So
best burger in town.
Best burger in town. That's hard. There's a lot of them, but I will go with Habit Burger.
Habit.
I like Habit Burger. In-N-Out, you can't really beat In-N-Out.
In-N-Out, right?
Yeah.
What do you think of Five Guys? I think it's overrated. I only had it once, but everybody
I'm not really into Five Guys. Yeah.
Thank you.
I've been there once or twice, and for $18, I'd rather go Carl's Jr.
Wow. Yeah. Carl's Jr. See, if I want a burger, I'm going to shout out this. Planet Vegan is a good spot for a burger. If you're in a vegan, so I want to shout out to Mike and everybody at Planet Vegan. Guys, go check it out. I guess they say it's better for you.
Yeah.
But the burgers are amazing. It tastes like it's a real burger, if not better, in my opinion, right?
Yeah.
Cheeseburgers or whatever. But if I just want a burger, and I don't eat burgers a lot, but I like Eureka. They have like a mushroom type of burger.
They got the bison burgers. Okay. So like those get a little bit more.
Bison. I don't know what. So we're talking. What is like? It's real bison.
Like real bison.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
What is that like?
It's a little bit more gamey and more. I don't know how to explain it. More protein than regular cow. I don't know how.
That sounds crazy though.
It tastes good though. Like I had the bison steak back when I went to Georgia. That was really good. But then the other burger place that I used to go to a lot back in college was Chris Meat Market.
Chris's Meat.
Chris's Meat. Yes.
I used to go there for the burgers.
Yeah, for the burgers.
Man, back in my early 20s and party years. Yep. 2 in the morning. 2 a.m. After dancing all night. We're at Chris's Meat Market.
That's why I said
hamburger and the fries.
Hole in the walls, man.
That was the place.
That's my favorite spot. Like tacos right now. I just found a place called Don Tachas. It's right there on Blackstone and McKenzie, not McKinley.
Okay.
McKenzie. So it's a little joint in the corner. You don't even have parking. You got parking on the side of the street.
Right. Those are the best. Like Chris Meat, like the hood. Like you got to go to the hood, the sketchiest places to get the best burgers. Sometimes you might be taking a risk. You might, you might get robbed, or you might
get empty.
Later on, you're gonna see some crazy stuff, but sometimes it's worth it to get the burger.
And then a lot of times when people ask me for a recommendation, I'll be like, You want a burrito or
Oh,
barbecue?
Okay, let's get into that.
So, like one of the barbecue place
Barbecue? Okay,
was.
let's
Let's
go
start
barbecue.
with barbecue for a second.
All right, let's go.
I told him like at the gas station, it was Arcos on McKinley and First. It was called Mega Texas, and now they opened up one Butler, and they went off the charts. Like lines along, they sell out within 2 or 3 hours.
I know where I've been there. It is really good.
It is.
My boy took me there. It's really but gas stations hilarious because I feel like a lot of best barbecue places are in gas stations for some reason, man. There was one in Clovis years ago. The guy he just had a barbecue pit in the gas station parking lot.
Wait,
Yeah.
And I don't
Black
even know
dude?
black
Black
yeah,
dude
I
with
think
a
he passed
cowboy hat?
away unfortunately.
Phil's Corner.
Over the
I don't
cowboy
remember
hat?
the name, but it was really good, man. And it was just in the gas station. It was random.
Yeah.
It was like, whoa, and it
'cause
was
I-
good. I don't remember his name.
Jeez, I work with this other guy, Mr. Rib.
Mr.
Yeah,
Rib.
Mr. Rib out here. He does a lot of like.
He's still around?
Yeah, he does a lot of dope stuff. He goes to the homeless, like say in the fields where it's a whole bunch of homeless. He'll go there and just feed them. Like I was gonna actually film him myself, like just because what he does, like it's he's passionate about what he does. He goes out. He's an evangelist. So yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah,
for sure. Because
for sure, that's
but
cool.
He helps. I mean, when it's Thanksgiving, Christmas, where he goes out, passes. He gave like the neighborhood where I first moved into when I came out here. He gave the he was like, hey, how many kids over there? I was like, just named off a few. He was like, yeah, well, let's do something for him. Brought over stuff. So we were just passing out gifts to everybody in the
that's
neighborhood,
awesome.
all down the roads. Then he did some a whole bunch of feeding. It was pretty cool. It was
Yeah,
dope.
yeah. Shout out Mr. Red.
But his barbecue is fire. I'm like,
Really?
and I'm like, that's why I was stunned because I was like, he's giving out this food,
Giving it out, good stuff.
which is awesome. But I'm like, man,
You could be
like,
selling this, right?
Yeah, well, but I was like, but his heart is amazing, man. He's a God-fearing man. So I definitely
I love
shout
that.
out to Mr. Rib for
What do you think about Westwoods? If we're talking about that's a bigger restaurant barbecue, but I mean,
I like the salad there.
I guess that answers it. Not a fan of the
You guys
barbecue.
are talking
Well,
healthy.
I like it way better than Dave's. I'm not a big fan of Dave's. Just
See-
was it Dave's famous?
Yeah, famous days.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of that.
when
either.
it first opened, I felt like it was good because maybe it was new and we didn't have. At least I didn't have too much to compare it to because I hadn't been to Westwoods yet. But if we're just talking about restaurant style, I think Westwoods is better.
So like for me, for the price that you get at Westwood or Famous Dave's,
Right.
I could go to like the one of them I always go to was Phil's Corners. So he makes these tri-tip burrito for like $5.
Tri-tip
It used to
burrito.
be right there off Sunnyside and Toll House or Bullard.
Okay.
And then he moved Caddy Corner to Peacock, and the business kind of went down because it's no longer at the gas station. Because people will ask me like, "Oh, where should I go get like a burrito?" I'll be like, "Dude, go to this gas station."
Yeah.
And people will be like, "What? At a gas station? I don't want no gas station
It
burritos."
sounds weird.
Yeah, it sounds weird.
do,
until they
but-
pull up and see the line.
But it makes
Yeah.
sense though too because you're getting gas and you just like, man, something smells. What?
Yeah.
Ooh, let me-
Especially at times like where there's no other restaurant open right now. Like
Right.
I've seen some like say most restaurants like if they close at like 10, I've seen some spots out there like the food trucks still out there just hey come
Right.
on by like,
Whipping
especially
it
some Mexican spots. I'm
Yeah.
like they go hard with theirs and that's amazing.
Bro,
I'm a skinny foodie myself, so
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like I totally get
And
it.
where we are, bro, like Fresno, I feel like Fresno, there is no shortage of restaurants and food. I mean, this is like a foodies,
Yeah.
foodies world here. Like,
Plus,
like if
it
you're a
is.
foodie,
And we're
Fresno
like
is just
surrounded, like we're surrounded. 'Cause
everywhere.
I'm newer, like I was born here, but I'm newer here in a way because I'm still learning places. But I'm like I'm learning. We're surrounded by a whole bunch of stuff. Like LA's right there, you know. Like you can go places where they have different cultures, different types of things that you can just try out. And like Fresno, like you said, it's full of culture, different cultures that you can just go check out, try everything.
yeah.
And
So-
then
that's
when I
what
was younger, like we'll go to like it's kind of like a backyard for a grocery store, and they'll be making like pho or kopiek, like this Asian
Ooh, I
food.
love pho.
Yeah,
I just got in that.
Yeah,
It's bomb.
and it'll be like in the backyard parking lot. You like if you don't know,
You don't
you'll
know.
never know it's there.
Shout out Fuss 75. I've been going to Fuss 75. I haven't had it recently. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
still good, but that was like my first intro to pho. And it
Okay.
was, and so, you know, it was good.
Dude, I love Pho 75 back in high school and college days when
yeah.
we used to go out to like 3 o'clock in the morning and they'll still be open for us.
Right.
I mean, haven't
There's
been there
literally like
lately.
at least 75 fuzz because there's like pho one, pho like are,
in the
how
same
many?
parking lot. In the same parking lot.
One there's pho two, pho one there, but
There's pho
are there really
99,
more than
there's-
75 fuzz? Like, or that's just? But there's a lot.
Well, I don't know how they came up with the numbers. The numbers is just, I guess, the lucky number. But on just that corner right there, I think there's like 6 or 8 pho shop
That's crazy.
right next door to each other.
like I guess there's enough people that eat pho to exist and stay in business. Like
And
there's
they
no
seem to be
competition,
busy.
right?
All of them.
How do you determine which one to go to? You know, I want to know.
You just gotta try them all.
Whoever has the best marketing, and this goes across the board to business owners as a whole. The more people see you and know your name, and that's where they're gonna go. They don't even know why they're going. It don't have to be the best.
Well, also like for business owners, because a lot of times people get into competition and think like, oh man, I have too much competition. There's enough business for everybody.
Oh man, let's get into it.
Yeah, dude, there's enough business. Like that pho shop in the corner, like there's 7 or 8 of them, and they're all still surviving.
They understand the abundance mentality.
Yeah, this is an abundance.
Like,
so let's.
It's just great. I'm just saying, like, because it's the same thing. Like, even on campus and stuff like that, it's like you'll see, again, like, say some different types of food or like the same food on campus and like that. We're in the line for it, and I'm like, well, I'm just gonna go to them instead of waiting for this one because it's already packed line. So even if it's like competition right there, it's just like, okay, well, you're selling the same thing. Even if it feels like the same exact type shop, like you just got more space to just make more money.
And it's gonna bring people there that's looking for it. So. It's like this is the hub. This is where I'm gonna go and give me some fun or something. Some type. What is it anyway? Is it Vietnamese? What is it?
It's Vietnamese.
It is Vietnamese.
But then like,
and what are you? Curious.
I'm Laos, Thai,
Laos,
a Southeast Asian.
Don't just no, bro. Come on, you're not. Don't fall into the stereotype everybody has. Like all Asian. No, exactly.
Well, I mean, I'm part Laos, part Thai.
Whatever you want to call it.
I mean, mainly I go with Laos just because my mom's Laotian and she raised me, and that's the culture I'm used to.
Oh, so you're half.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were just saying whatever. So your dad's Thai, your mom's Laos.
Yeah. But then like with Thai, there's a lot of I guess place where they're conquered other countries. So my dad's more of the Thai that used to be Laos. So it's still kind of Laos in a way, but then it became Thai.
Are those countries close? I don't know.
Yeah, they're
much.
close. It's like Mexico and US.
So what's the main, like the language difference?
Language difference, pretty much. The culture is pretty much the same. The food is pretty much the same, just a little different taste. Sure. But yeah, it's not much different between Laos and Thai and Cambodians.
Sweet. Is there a big community here in Fresno of Laos?
Yeah, there is.
And Thai? Which one more?
Well, I know more of the Laos community.
Shout out the Laos community, for real.
And like the Cambodian community too. My wife's
Cambodia.
Cambodian.
Yeah, I know some Cambodia.
There's a lot of Cambodian communities out here.
Sure.
I'm not so sure about the Thai community because I don't really see them.
Yeah, but the food's bomb, though.
Yeah, the food is great.
Yeah,
they got great marketing because Laos, Cambodia, and Thai, we all have pretty much the same food.
Really?
But
people don't really.
Yeah, but then like you see nothing but Thai restaurant. Slowly you'll see like Laos restaurant coming up.
Sure.
And Cambodian restaurant. Because people want to be different now.
Yeah.
Before it was just Thai restaurant.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing Laos Thai or Spidey or that's more of a Laos thing. And the only difference is Laos people, they like to use badak, which is fermented fish. So you got that stinky
badak.
I was like,
badak.
What are we spitting right now?
But like when you eat papaya salad and just get that stinkiness or the lop, you got the stinky stuff. That's more of a Laos taste than Thai taste.
Okay, I'm not familiar with the taste, but I mean, I'm willing to try it, I think. As long as it's cooked. If it's not sushi, I do anything but sushi. So cooked fish, I eat.
I have to like ease you into those flavors.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna kick you. It's gonna kick you in the nose, and then I don't know if you're ready for it yet.
hey, you know what, man?
He wasn't ready.
I wish. So next time we do this, man, we're gonna have some out here. We're gonna try it on camera again.
Yeah.
Since you are the foodie realtor, and we're gonna get into the realtor too. Let's get into that.
Okay.
Hey.
So, before we get into that, what is the most popular Laos or Thai dish? Just so people know, what is the most? Do you know what's the most?
For Laos dish is papaya salad.
Papaya salad. Okay.
That's like kind of our staple,
Gotcha.
where everybody knows, that's a Laos dish.
In Thai.
Yeah, and Thai. I mean, I'm guessing Thai boat, pad Thai, or pad see ew.
Pad see ew. I love pad see ew. I
and
love
tom
that.
yum. Tom yum, the soup with the shrimp.
I haven't had that.
Wait,
Yeah,
what you
but
said?
tom yum is a soup.
Tom yum?
Yeah,
Tom yum?
You
Yeah.
said Thai bowl?
Thai boat. It's like pho. It was like a dark.
Oh, I thought you meant
soup.
Thai bowl.
No, not Thai
I used to
bowl.
do some Thai bowl back in the
no,
day.
I mean,
Billy
What you
Blank.
talking
I
about
can
Thai
see you be
bowl?
looking like Billy Blanks a little bit.
Because I'm bald headed and black. What you trying to say? Well, both of us.
And
I
fit.
appreciate that.
He didn't say me. I'm cool. hey, calm down over there, Billy.
Billy Blanks. Billy
out.
Black. But go ahead. But so Thai
Thai boat.
Thai boat.
Pad Thai.
What is pad What is Thai boat? I know
It's like pho.
Oh, it's like pho.
Yeah, but then the broth is different. That's pretty much it. It's kind of like pozole and noodles. So the broth is a little different.
I gotta.
Yeah, I want some
try
Thai
it.
side right
Yeah,
now.
yeah, that sounds so amazing. Like, and again, like all this cultural stuff, I'm learning. I'm just getting into. It's so crazy to come out to Fresno and get all this different. I'm
Right,
like
different cultures.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, I didn't even know that was a thing. Like, you know, I'm like, that's crazy. It's amazing though. I like it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
hey, I can't wait to taste it.
Yeah. Let's get it back into the business because man, there's a lot to you, man. Realtor, been a realtor how long? In the real
I
estate
got my
biz?
license 2016. Started
16.
like actually being active in 2017.
Okay, let's talk about that journey. Like, working for yourself right now, right?
Yes,
As a
I am.
realtor. Prior to that, let's talk about the buildup because I like the story. I like to see how you went from maybe a 9 to 5 and to start working on your own. So, what were you doing prior?
So I mean, I've been in sales like half my life. I went to school trying to be a doctor, but that didn't pan out.
Wow. How far did you get?
Graduate Fresno State. Didn't get accepted to any medical school.
But so you were in those hard, them tough classes, like
yeah.
all the ology classes, right?
Oh yeah, all of the extra step for no reasons, where like extra homework and all that stuff. I'm not so good with homework, but I'm like very good with tests. Like I pretty much would pass any test with as long as multiple choice.
Were you a crammer?
Huh?
Did you cram? Is that
Oh yeah, I'm a crammer.
Yeah, me too.
Because you
Yeah.
got like 10, 20 certificates or certifications,
I
right?
mean,
Like you
That's
got
how it started off with. Like in high school, I got my CNA certificate to be a certified nurse assistant.
Okay.
My teacher wanted me to go to be an RN. I'm like, dude, I don't want to be an RN. I want to be a doctor. Like, who wants to be a nurse?
But you
That
did
was-
it anyway.
That was dumb.
But you got it.
Yeah, I got my CNA.
What other certifications and you got licenses?
Phlebotomy. I mean, that was only like a 6 to 8 week course.
Okay, you're
And-
knocking out these exams. Huh?
Yeah.
Go ahead, keep going.
Life insurance license. I mean, that was all online. And pretty much you just got to move the mouse and you pass the class.
Move the mouse.
The mouse.
And then what else? Notary. It was a 8-hour class.
Oh yeah, I did that myself too.
Yeah, passed that one.
Yeah.
And then my wife, and I told my wife, I'm gonna go take the real estate class. And she's like, why are you wasting all this money just to go collect license? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna do like real estate. I really want to do real
So
estate.
come out like
Man.
a raspberry.
Right.
This one, this
Yeah.
one, this one, this one.
Or his wall in his office, bro. And your wall, you gotta have like everything framed up. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm certified in that and that and that.
Yeah,
And
I mean-
you man of many hats.
I mean, because graduating from Fresno State in environmental occupational health science, we are eligible to take this REH exam, registered environmental health science and specialist. So I'm actually gonna take the test for that sometime
Why
this
not?
year. Yeah, just to get
Yeah,
it.
it's nothing to
So
you. Shoot, yeah.
just for fun, just want to see if it passed. You know?
Okay, so talk to me. So it didn't work. So the doctor thing didn't work out. So then what? What did you decide to do after college, Fresno State?
Well, I went to work at Fusco, a grocery store.
Okay.
Stayed there for a while. Went into.
So you graduated, or you just like
I
kind of
graduated.
like faded out?
I
Okay, because a lot
graduated.
of people just fade out of college. Like,
No, I got my bachelor's degree. Like
Well,
all
good for you.
all I had to do was take tests.
That's it. Yeah.
Like, that's what I do.
And that's the sad part. I mean, that's a whole different story about the failed education system. So
Yeah.
there's so many graduates with masters and things, or
Yeah,
just
you
working
know,
at
like-
working at
Yeah.
grocery stores, working at gas stations, working just at regular jobs. Which
Well,
that's
I did,
a whole
I
different.
did college all wrong. So for me, like when I was going to school, nobody told me that college you're supposed to be out there networking, meeting people.
They don't teach you
like
that.
like sell yourself.
Right.
Like all I thought was I get my bachelor's degree, get a job, and I'm set. And at the time, I'm like, if I make $30,000 to $40,000 a year, I'm set. Now, like I
What year were you talking? Is this? When was 30,000 good enough?
2006, 2008.
Early 2000s. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
That's crazy how times change so fast.
has.
30,000 now isn't. It's like,
Bro.
man, you're sheesh.
I'm still buying McDonald's for 29 cents a cheeseburger.
There you go. Back to the food. We ain't we're gonna.
Bro, like I
make me
mean,
hungry.
We're gonna keep circling back
yeah,
around.
Foodie Realtor, we're going
Fascinating,
back
bro.
in circles.
$99 famous stars, 99 cents. I mean, famous stars.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah,
And then
let's
like
go.
so what I did when I was going to college is I'll go to the class, the one that is required for me to be in there in person. I'll show up for those ones. And there's a lot of classes that doesn't require you to be in there as long as
Right.
you pass the test.
True.
So I would never show up for those classes.
Okay.
And I'll
You're
just
just
show up.
gifted, bro, just to take tests. You're
Yeah.
you're gifted test taking.
So like I'll just meet up in a study group where people take good notes. I just read their notes and I just go take
oh,
the
you
test.
just cheated.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that
Cheated.
I guess
I
that makes
passed
sense.
it.
So let's fast forward a little, because so Foodco, boom. How many years at Foodco?
8?
8 years.
Yeah,
Okay,
8
so did
years.
you work your way up?
I did. By the time I left, I was like the shift manager, like the closing managers.
Was that a good experience for you?
It was.
Okay.
That was my first time in leadership.
Oh, gotcha. So every little step you're getting you're developing into who you're going to become. Okay, so what happened? Did you get fired or you just left?
No, I went to Frito-Lay's in sales.
Frito-Lay, how long?
I was there for, I think, 6-7 years.
Wow.
So, yeah, after that, and I started real estate. The same time I was still going to Frito-Lay's. Frito-Lay's, I was working 12 to 14 hours.
So when did you decide to get into real estate and what was it?
I mean, honestly, I was just watching that $1 Million Listing, New York, LA, and I'm like, dude, I could do that.
Josh Altman.
Yeah. I'm like, and at the time, I'm like, I want to dress up in a suit, look all fancy.
I can do this.
Yeah, I can do this.
Right.
Yeah, so I got my license, and then I joined KW, and I had no idea what I was doing.
So wait, before there's a little piece in there I think we talked about before. So from working at Frito-Lay, someone had to introduce you to real estate and to like say, hey, come get your license because you had some friends or you knew some people in it, right?
I knew I was going to get my license. And then I had friends, shout out Cam and Darren.
Okay.
So they were in real estate already. And when I was going to class and I came out, I was going to join Connect Realty. I don't know if they're still around or not, but
okay.
And then Cam and Darren was at KW.
Okay.
So
shout out to Strive team.
Yeah, Strive. And so I talked to Darren, and Darren's like, yeah, we're at KW, and this is this, whatever. And I was like, okay, it's cool. Let me go to that brokerage. So they helped me get signed up
Get you going.
Yes.
Awesome.
But then for 6 months, they were building their team, and I didn't have no mentor. And the only day I had off was Friday. So I'll show up to the office, just sitting there in the cafe.
Ready to make $1 million. Like, hey, I'm here once a week. I'm ready. How come I ain't making no money? What y'all talking about?
Dude, I just have my laptop up, and I'm just sitting there acting like I know what I'm doing. And I'm just waiting for somebody to take a lunch break so I could just like ask them questions and just pick their brains. Yeah. But man, for 6 months, I was just showing up, and nobody knew who I was.
Really? Yeah. I mean, the way it's sold, real estate is sold on TV, and just from the outside looking in, it just looks amazing. Looks like a dream job. Like all you do is show up, show some houses, drive around nice cars,
and that's what I thought it
and
was.
make a lot of money, and that's it. Like no, people don't realize it's a lot.
I thought like I just gotta show up to the office. Clients was just gonna come in. I want to go look at houses and like,
hey,
I'm next in the.
Let's go look at this house. I want to buy it right now. Here's the money.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Here are the keys. Give me my money. And no.
I didn't know anything, but I did know just to show up.
Yeah.
Like you don't get nothing if you don't show up.
It was a rude awakening, right?
Yeah.
So when did it kind of click, and when did you decide to like, okay, let me try to get serious? And was it always a thought like, eventually I'm gonna leave this Frito-Lay job and go full-time real estate?
No. It was just so my wife don't complain that I just collecting license for no reason.
Shout out the wife.
Shout out the wife.
Get that push, bro. You gotta get that push somewhere.
So like Strive had an opening to join the team, so I joined Strive. And they taught me everything I knew about real estate. Finally got my first deal 8 to 9 months into the business.
That's what's pretty average, yeah.
So once I started on the team, I still worked Frito-Lay's and real estate at the same time. And it was until I think 2019 where Cam, encouraged me like, hey, you need to go do this full time if you want to see better results.
Sure.
Which, I mean, I was doing full time, but then like working 14 hours, 12 hours at Frito-Lay,
it's hard.
It's exhausting. Yeah. So like I didn't have the time and energy for.
Were you making good money at Frito-Lay though?
At the time, I considered it was good money.
So you were pretty comfortable then.
Yeah, I was comfortable.
There was really nothing pushing you to go.
No.
Wait, did you have kids?
Yeah, I had 2 kids.
Yeah.
Because unless there was another reason, like you wanted to just have your own hours, or you just didn't want to be, you want to create your own schedule and try to figure that out.
Not just that. When I was at Frito-Lay's, like I knew I eventually want to move up into a leadership position, but then like I was just getting overlooked a couple times, and I'm just thinking like, am I just gonna sit here and just let them overlook me, or like just go and out there out there and be my own boss?
Yeah.
So I was like, Cam was like, trying to encourage me and help me get ready. She said, okay, the goal is for you by the end of the year to, go real estate only. I think like took me 2 months, and I was like, you know what, screw it. I'm just gonna, just jump.
Yeah.
So
good. So wait a minute. You made the decision just to leave, like you just put in your 2 week?
Yeah.
Okay. So at that time, Did you have deals going? Did you have money saved up? Was it just like, hey, I'm gonna just take a risk? Like what was going on at that time?
About $1,200 in my bank account.
And did you have any like deals in escrow and a pipeline?
I might have had one deal going on.
Really?
1 or 2 deals.
You're willing to risk,
bro. Like,
wow.
Bro,
I don't like to
that's-
overthink.
Yeah.
You just jumped out the
Just
window.
Yeah.
No parachute.
No parachute,
I mean, you
nothing.
did, but you didn't realize you had one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had the faith in the team that they're gonna, if anything happened, they got my back.
Yeah.
Right, like, hey,
Yeah.
Cam, Darren, hey, I miss mortgage this month. You got me, you know. I might have to get a spot. Yeah, I might have to sleep in the room,
Yeah.
one of you guys' room. I have to bring my family over. You know, can we stay in the office for the week? You know, times is hard. You had that. They're gonna take care of you.
Yeah, and that, like, also, like, what's gonna change in the next 8 months? Am I really gonna save up that much more money? Am I gonna be in a position, better position? Like, am I still gonna have the same excuse for not doing things?
Sure. Hey, I love it.
So I was working. I think I was like 4 hours in, and I still didn't finish the job. And the manager's like, "Hey, you need to come in earlier." I mean, I was already starting like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
They want me to go in at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm just like, you know what? Screw it.
You just didn't show up, or you just
No. I showed up.
Okay.
I put in my 2 weeks notice, and then
good.
they asked me to stay for an extra month. So I stayed for the extra month that they asked me
Okay.
to.
So you planned it.
Yeah.
Worked it out.
Well, I didn't really plan, but I
Well,
just
you-
kind of went with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they were like trying to persuade me to stay. And I'm like, no, I'm out. They go, you're next in line to move up and whatnot. I'm like,
Now
no.
they're promising you all this. Now they
So I was
want to
like,
give you.
oh,
We were just
yeah.
about to promote you. We were just about to give you.
Exactly. They're like,
still waiting.
come on. I'm like, nah, screw
You
it.
should say, I want 100,000 bonus.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go. And then, because I figured, like, if it didn't work out, I could always go back. So, but then,
you
like,
left on good terms.
Yeah.
Right? That's good.
and I was like, I'm not going to go back. In my mind, I'm never going to go back. But if I really have to, I can go back. Because once I leave, I just want to keep on moving.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So next thing you know, 2 weeks later, you're unemployed virtually.
Pretty much.
Unemployed. We all are unemployed until we got a deal going. That's just how it goes. What happens then? Like the day you wake up, did it ever sink in your mind, or really put pressure on you when you woke up one day, like, oh, I'm not getting a paycheck in 2 weeks now?
Yeah.
That'd be
I didn't even think that far. I just thinking like, okay, go to work.
You just going to work. You just
Yeah,
head
there's-
down working.
Like I said,
What did you do from there?
I don't overthink. I just, okay, now I got 12 hours extra in a day to go lead generate.
So what did you plan your schedule? Like what did you do? Tell me how
a lot of my deals were from Sphere and open houses.
Okay.
So I did a lot of open houses. I was doing like 2 or 3 of them a week
Okay, got nice.
for the next 2 years. And I got my business going, doing about 17 to 20 deals when I was with Strive.
Nice.
And, and I was back to being comfortable again.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Making good. Was it the most money you've ever seen in your life at one, like from a job, from a work, or?
it covered what I was making at Frito-Lay's.
Okay.
So, because at Frito-Lay's, you do make pretty good money.
Gotcha.
So-
So you replaced your income with.
But then the thing about working for W-2 and being a 1099 or self-employed, you got more of a tax write-off.
Sure.
So I was making about the same amount of money, but I got to spend more of the money.
and when you every time you get paid, you get to keep most of the money because you don't
Yes.
pay taxes out of it. It's just here's a big check,
Exactly.
and it's a big check at one time.
So if you were making $100,000 at Frito-Lay, by the time you get the check, you will get like maybe 65 or 70 of
Right.
it.
And then they're taking taxes every 2 weeks, so it doesn't feel quite.
It doesn't
the same.
feel like it.
It's like it's cool, but
Yeah. So like if I was getting a $2,000 check for that week, I walked home with $1,200.
right.
But on real estate, if I make $2,000, I walked away with $2,000.
You make with $2,000.
And whatever I spend,
Cold cash.
A lot of it is tax write-off.
Yeah.
So you actually get to keep most of the money that you make.
Sure.
So that was the biggest difference, is being able to keep most of the money. It's not how much you make; it's how much you get to keep.
That's it. Very
so
true.
that was the biggest difference for me,
Nice. Yeah.
going from,
So you're having a little bit more change in your pocket.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
a
well,
little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
And then like once I got comfortable, that's where I start slacking a little bit. That's just like everybody.
and
Once
what
you
does
get
that mean to
comfort-
you, slacking? Like, what did you do? What do you?
I didn't do as many open houses. I wasn't doing as many activities that would lead me to get more deals.
Were you taking vacation? Were you just hanging out? What were you doing in
Spending
place?
time with family. Like my kids were just in that stage where they're growing up, 2 to 4.
But that's a beautiful thing. It gave you that flexibility.
It gave me freedom.
to do that, to see your
Yes.
kids grow and to be in their life. So that's a blessing.
It is. So I don't regret a lot of it, but at the same time, it's like, if I would have managed my time better, could have done more.
Well, you're still going.
Yeah, I'm still going.
You still,
but like, you know, in hindsight, and then, I mean, you could choose to ignore your mistakes and continue making them, or at least acknowledge them, and don't let it happen again.
Right, but
So-
I think everything was going as it should have planned. I honestly think if you could do it again, you would do it the same, because the other alternative is to put more hours in work, and then now you're missing out on a lot of your kids and being time with them, right? I bet you that was super valuable. Like that's what worth more than any type of money.
It is.
You know what I mean? So I don't see you trading that.
Oh no, I wouldn't, because the coolest thing for me when I left Frito Lay's to go to real estate was I took a lot more vacation. And back then I was like, if I want to go Hawaii, I would have to budget it, plan it,
Take the day off, try to figure out how to get the time off,
and save up for it. And now it's like, oh, you want to go on a vacation? And dude, they got a great deal. All right, let's just book it.
Let's just go.
And we'll work our schedule around it. And I don't have to worry about asking anybody for it.
Right.
This is such motivation.
Yeah.
for me,
That's the
'cause
beautiful
I'm,
thing.
I'm going to school like to become a real estate agent myself too.
Let's
like,
go.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm like,
Let's
shit,
go. I'm looking
still
forward to that, bro.
going.
Because I remember I went to Sanger High School to do like career day. And
Oh yeah, I love doing those.
but then like, I guess
dope.
they were expecting me to talk about real estate, but I was talking more of being a business owner. Because the thing about real estate,
there
you
you
could be
go.
an agent or you could be a business owner.
Okay, let's get into it.
that.
I love it.
Like
There you
that.
go.
Being a business owner, you plan out your time. You are making systems and all that stuff. Real estate agent, we're just out there selling, working for yourself. You're being self-employed. So there's two ways to do it. You could be self-employed for the rest of your life, or build a system to where you could actually own your time.
That's it. And the thing is, the reason most agents come into the business as just agents and not business minded, because they're coming from 9 to 5s, where their whole life they've been an employee. So all they have is that employee mentality. And even in the sad part about even the classes, the courses of real estate, teaches you nothing about how to operate as a business. It's just basically, you know, rules, regulations, guidelines, codes, and things like that. You're learning to pass the exam, and then you get into the business. And it's even kind of rare to have guidance that's going to show you like, no, you got to operate as a business now. You got to plan your schedule. Everything needs to go in your calendar, your schedule. You know, every minute is costing. You know, there's a time for everything, right? And so, and even how to build it, how to find clients, how to build relationships. Like it's a lot to being a business owner, and that mindset is the shift in this.
Yeah.
You know, so. But yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And again,
you gotta run
shout
that
out to Strive, because they were the one who taught me how to build a business.
That's awesome. Yeah, very few will teach you that.
and their business is booming.
Right.
They're just like skyrocketing.
Yeah.
So,
And they're able to teach that and pass it on to new agents in the business, right? Because again, not a lot of leadership will let you know that side of it. Will show you what it is, right? And to how to run it like that. CRM and follow-ups, like all this stuff is foreign to a person coming from a 9 to 5. Like what does that mean? A CRM, what is that? Like follow-up, what is that? My daily calendar, I mean, I just wake up and whatever happens. And so now they're operating from they're reacting.
Yeah.
So most agents are reactive. They just react to whatever text message, whatever phone call, you know, and they'll throw them off of what they should be doing. Like if it's prospecting hour, that should be blocked off. Nothing should interfere with that unless it's like in a 911 emergency, right?
Yep.
But we can get, a lot of times they'll get distracted.
And also leveraging other people too. So like I have a TC to help me with my paperwork.
There you go.
Because I mean, I could do it myself, but hiring somebody that's better at doing paperwork than I am.
Delegate, yeah.
Like for me,
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a problem solver. Like you give me the problems, I'll solve them. But doing the tagging documents, filing things, just not my strong suit.
Right. And it's going to free you up to do what's your most valuable and your strongest characteristic. What we should be doing. You should just be out meeting people, making connections, and serving people, period.
And that's the part of the business where a lot of self-employed have a hard time because they want to keep all of their money to themselves. Yeah. They don't want to spend an extra $400 or $500 for a person to do the paperwork or hiring somebody to do the photography the correct way. Right. Like, they'll do the iPhone and take pictures of it with the house. Yeah. So, and then having a listing coordinator and all that stuff. All that. So you build a team and essentially you still got to do all of the work. Sure. Because if you don't have a client, then you're not having any kind of business, which, there's times where, like I said, I'm slacking where I should be out doing certain things and I'm not. but at the same time, like I put in all that work to be where I'm at now, to where I could kind of take my foot off the gas just a little bit. But if you take it off too long, then you're gonna go back to square one again, and I don't want to do that.
Well, yeah, I mean, like the first 3 years or 4 maybe, that's like, that's when you're really putting that groundwork. That's when you're really building out your pipeline. You're building connections. You're meeting as many people as you can, and you're doing good work. And then as you grow, that's when you eventually start seeing referrals, and people, your name is out there a little bit more. So, you can take your foot off the gas a little bit on the prospecting side. And then, maybe by then you're in different groups and you're connected with so many people to where you're meeting people just naturally anyway, and people are talking. So business is starting to come in a little bit more on autopilot as before. But and so you can, and then that's when, like you said, you can set back and hire people for.
Yeah, and that's I heard that too. Like say
delegate.
From a lot of other real estate agents, they always say that it takes about 3 years for you to actually get your the ball rolling pretty much. And I'm like, that kind of scared me at first. I was like, 3 years. But
well, just don't go in. This is what I tell all new agents: the first year in the business, go into it thinking, don't think you're going to make money the first year. Just go into the first year not saying, okay, I'm going to make money this year. Even if you make zero a whole year, the objective is to learn as much, get as much knowledge and experience, right? And growth. And just because once you know all the skills and what it takes to be great and how to be, and talk to as many people as you can during that year, you're gonna, those skills and everything you develop that year is gonna be set you for forever, for the next 20 plus years in the business. So you're gonna be a beast after that once you really, be a student of the game of the business for that first year. But of course, naturally, if you do all that and you're consistent, you're gonna get to do some deals, but just don't think that's what I'm doing it for, the money. You can't think about that. So you just want to be the best. Think service first, right? How to be the best person to serve people, and how to connect with a lot of people, different people as you can.
Network,
And then like when I first started, I was thinking like, okay, I want to be a top agent. I want to close like 50 deals. Yeah. Like make a lot of money. Now I think completely different. It's like, how much of my time can I buy back? So what do I need to make to still live the lifestyle I like, have some savings, and the rest of the time like I could spend with my family. Right. Because like I don't know how much time I got left on this earth. So for me, the most valuable part is time.
That's it. So, and you could do 20 deals and make more than a person doing 50 deals.
Yes.
Based on the volume. Like maybe the houses are higher price. You're doing 20 deals, but you're doing 400, 500, 600, 700, maybe $1 million every now and then. Where you could do 50 deals, and most of them are like $250,000, $300,000 deals, smaller deals, right? So like you said, it's all about time, leveraging your time, and
so how do you choose like what type of deals that you go after? Pretty much like
well, whatever deals comes in, I'm taking it off. So let's just get that straight.
You say you need help with a house, I got you covered. It could be a $99,000 house. It could be a $50,000 house. It could be a $50 million. It don't matter. So all that. Go ahead.
Deal itself, like I'm not picky. The client itself is where like if they're gonna take a lot of my energy and take it for granted and not return the same energy I'm giving in, like maybe I'm not the agent for them.
Gotcha.
So like there's gonna be time where like I'll advise them certain ways and they'll just have their mindset set a certain way, and I just can't do it, and it's gonna take more of my energy because by the time I get home, my mind is tired. Like I don't have energy for my family no more. And maybe I'll the cool thing about real estate, you can refer it out and still get 25%.
See, that's cool.
In other cities, other states.
I was like,
So I might not be that agent for that client, but there's another agent out there that's willing to take that on, and
we just did that. We just did a deal. Referred it. He was better fit for a buyer. I went out with the guy. He didn't want him. I don't know. I couldn't get an offer out, but he goes out one time, writes an offer up, get in contract and close. I was like, all right,
that's what's up, man.
My guy.
See, and that's what I'm just learning too. It's like it's a lot of network. It's like not what. It is what you know, of course, but it's like who you know, who can you partner with, who can because it is like you said, a service. Like you're trying to help somebody, and that's amazing.
But here's the other side of it too. This is good for new realtors because I had to learn this too, and even me. A lot of time, what we do is we see who's like one of the top agents doing a lot, been in the business, and they pursue that person, or they join that team, or they they try to get under their wing, and then they get there and they're disappointed. This is what I mean. Just because a person may be successful and everything, not everybody wants or has the time to be a mentor and to give you guidance. So it's not about who's the top. It's the person that's successful, but also willing and wants to help you and walk you through and give you the playbook and show you how to grow and help you at any way. So there's a couple things, you seek out somebody that you connect with, but that's also doing well, but willing to take time to guide you.
And that's kind of like what I do, like even with wholesaling, because I do, as you know, I do wholesaling now. It's like it's hard to find people that's actually like that would give you information that's like really worth like the time. Because some people are just like, I just want you to get on my team, like a guru, like kind of guru-ish in a way. Like I'm like I get it. I've heard that for so many years, for so many times. I'm like, I just want to have somebody that can just go full in with let's make this happen for people. Like let's make some things happen. But it's just like.
Well,
Go ahead.
Also, there's a difference between a coach and a mentor. So a coach, they'll just give you the system. They expect you to just go in and use the system and learn it yourself. Mentor, where they'll actually like pay attention to you and make sure you're actually doing the work that needs to be done and the correct way, and you're just not wasting time. So a lot of time when you go into like a big team, you're just being thrown into a system, and you probably have somebody that's been there for like a year or two try to mentor you, but they're focused on themselves as well, trying to grow.
And also what's very, very, very important, most of us don't know, and please, if you're being mentored by someone, or for one, you have to be coachable for one. So you can't have your pride and ego. You can't learn one little thing and think you got it and run off and say, oh, I don't need them no more, because there's so much to learn. So that you don't know, you think you know. The one that knows they don't know knows more than the person that thinks they know they know. Yeah. Ooh, that's kind of a bar. If you slow it down a little bit. Slow it down.
I can figure out which one is it.
Also, too, be mindful of the person that's mentoring you. Like, you definitely want to show them the utmost like appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times, you can get learn some stuff from somebody and take it for granted and just think, oh yeah, and just you just want to show gratitude and appreciation. Like, for instance, like when I take out people, I like if I want to go to lunch with somebody and I know that this person has information that's valuable that I can learn from, I'm offering to pay for. I'm gonna pay. I'm gonna be studious. I'm gonna give them thanks and appreciate their time, and just show my interest and actually kind of put in play what they're telling me. But just showing that, because people will always share their information and knowledge. Successful people, they'll share with people that seem like they care and really value their time and really don't take it for granted, right? And so there is that part of it too. You got to be a good mentee in a sense. You got to but it's not. It doesn't come natural to people. A lot of times it's just like you just kind of take it and like, all right. And just don't think of the actual person giving you that valuable information.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody's like indoctrinated. I think I said the word right. From being in school. You go to class, the teacher teaches you. You just take the information to give you and you just run with it. And you're just like, oh, that's their job to tell me anyways.
Right.
So
and you don't even think nothing of it. Like, you're supposed to, right?
Yeah.
Like,
that's their job. Like, they should be happy I'm listening.
Right. So, school does definitely set us up for a lot of failures in life. Like, it sets us up the wrong way in a lot of senses. I mean, it's good for certain things, but a lot of ways I've noticed it's a lot of things that just doesn't prepare us for what we really need in life, right? To be the person we need to be and to understand our walk, in life. So,
I think school started with building a workforce for the community where, you go get a job, you learn how to listen to the leaders, and then go and that's why the class are 8 to 3 or whatever. So you're getting used to working 8 to 5 and going in, having a lunchtime at a certain time and being told to do certain things, and you just go and do it.
That's that's what I've been hearing about like for so long. They're like, that's just like the thing that they're getting you ready for. And I'm like, and if you step back and look at it, that's kind of what it is.
It was designed. It's a design, bro. Make you to be a worker. That's it. Nothing about school teaches you to be an entrepreneur or a business owner. It doesn't teach you how to run anything, how to be a boss, and how to really really look into yourself and your connection really with God, and to figure out what your strengths are and why you're here on this earth. Like, what is your assignment? Why are you here? Everyone has something within themselves, God-given talent, natural abilities that's different from everyone else. Everybody has their own individual, but we don't even get taught to go look and try to figure out what that is inside of ourselves. So therefore, we come up doubting what we kind of inside, we really know we're good at this or we could do that. But by the world and teachers and everything else is telling us, no, we can't, it drains it out of us. Yeah. So now we just come up not knowing what the heck we're supposed to do, how we're supposed to be doing it, and what direction to go. Yeah. Unfortunately, and then we compare ourselves a lot to other people too. Yeah. So that's a big part of it. It's a lot. That's
a big thing.
There's so many steps to this.
Yeah, the comparison's a big thing right now.
And then school's also evolving because our generation is now teaching, and we're trying to correct what we were taught. So now, my kids, they're just being taught to you could be whatever you want to be, which is great. But now they have no direction to where they're going.
Now they don't know. Right?
Yeah, I can be a unicorn.
Yeah. My daughter's what? I'm going to high school. I have no idea what I want to be, but I do know I want to go to UCLA. I'm like, great, I support you if you know what you're doing. You're not going to go, and she said, I want to go get a music degree. I'm like, what are you trying to do with your music degree? I'm not paying whatever the cost is for UCLA for you to come back with a music degree. What do you want? She, I don't know yet. I'm like, if you love music, that's fine. Pursue music.
There's schools for that.
Yeah.
Right. It doesn't have to be, and that's the thing. It doesn't have to be college. Education is found everywhere these days, right? I mean, I've learned a lot just on YouTube University from stuff there's courses, there's different types of schooling these days to where it doesn't have to be. And like you said, it's funny. You said, this generation is teaching to be anything. They don't know what to be. Yeah. Unfortunately, they don't know whether to be a man or a girl.
Yeah.
They don't know what they are, right? It's it's gotten that far to some are I'm neither.
And that's again, but again, even on that end, I feel like that's again part of social media, everything that we're getting fed into, what we the content that we kind of consume. I feel like that's a lot to do with that. But again, it's kind of just like school. It's somebody made that, created it for us to do this. And then same thing with how we scroll, what we like on, and everything like that. It's just it's the algorithms and all that. I feel like it just sets us up to just this, just to think this way, run with this crowd, or
right. Well, the algorithm used to be, but now the algorithm is based on what you're watching.
Yeah.
That's a scary part too, because that's why I think we got a lot of these crazy people and psychos. Because look, they could be looking at something, one point of view of something, right? I don't know. I mean, I'm just take an example. Donald Trump is a bad president, whatever. Okay, so they see one video.
Yeah.
They watch it for 30 seconds. Yep. Every video they're going to scroll is going to be something negative against Trump. So now in their mind, they're like, oh, well, it must be true because every video, everything I'm watching is based on this. But no, that's the algorithm. So whatever you feed, the algorithm is what's going to feed you back. So you got to watch something. You got to watch positivity and uplifting. So you'll see more of those videos. So that's, people got to be mindful of that.
Definitely.
I mean, I don't really go on social media much besides YouTube. So I don't really see those news that you're talking about because
Netflix, they always everything now, they kind of, it's what we're drawn to pretty much. Whatever we're drawn to, we can like something, and then once we like it, not on again, it could go into social media, say once you like something, that's your dopamine, you get another dopamine hit pretty much. But once same thing, you add something from Netflix or subscribe to something, they keep on adding anything that's like it, but find that little thing that they can fit in there to really still keep that, And that's what I've been seeing a lot lately.
You can get hooked on it.
Yeah,
you can just be doom scrolling.
Oh my god, I'm even with me with learning how to edit and stuff like that. You get. Yeah,
you can't and before you know it, 2 hours pass. It's 2 hours have passed by.
I just wanted to learn how to fly a drone. Now I'm doing something.
Learn how to do
a pilot license.
Right.
I was like, whoa, they just made me do that. I'm like, I didn't even have any idea.
Right. So
that's crazy.
That's a trip though. Man, so business has been going good for you. Yes. Real estate, that's awesome. What would you tell somebody that is there a piece of advice you would tell anybody that's looking to, in the situation where you were, where you had a job or just interested in doing business and working for themselves? Any advice you'd kind of?
Well, I mean, a lot of time people think if they are working a 9 to 5 and they're doing real estate part time. To me, like there's no such thing as doing real estate part time, because if you do part time, meaning you're not trying to do real estate the whole time. Because when I was working at Foodie Realtor, even though I was working 12 to 14 hours, when I'm talking to people that's in the store or managers or other sales rep, like I'm always talking about, oh yeah, I'm a real estate agent. I'm doing that too, and I'm always constantly looking for my new client or like staying on top of mine. And once I'm done, like, I follow up with those people, or when I see them, like if they mention real estate, I constantly follow up with them. Or like when I go out to parties or whatever, I'll bring up real estate like as subtle as possible without trying to be that salesman. And we're always talking about real estate. So you're doing this full time.
It's a full time. Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
any business, I think. If you're going to be, if you say you're doing business, you're full time. You should be doing it full time. Even if you got a job, you're still
because to me,
full time.
Foodie Realtor was my part time job. I mean, I was putting 12 to 14 hours in it, but I'm trying to get out of it.
Right.
Being full time is not how much hours you work that day for it, is how much of that business is in your mind. And like you always constantly talk, because I don't talk to people about like, oh dude, I'm delivering chips to Walmart.
That shit came out,
that's my side gig that's taking up a lot of my hours. But real estate was my full time no matter what. So if you're getting into this and you might be a teacher or whatever and you're doing, you can still talk about real estate and look for business. Because once you get a client, like you don't have time to show the house, there's people that you can work with. You could team up with that. Like
there's a delegate, like we talk about leverage, delegation. Being wise with your time.
You don't need to do everything yourself. Like real estate is a business where you could find somebody to do the things you can't do.
Sure.
So
like that's a beautiful thing, brother. So what is a 5 years from now look like for Mr. Charles?
I don't have a 5-year plan. I have by the time I'm 55, it's a 13-year plan.
Okay.
So my goal is to stack up as much money as possible, get a few rentals, and then work half the year, and then vacation half the year. So my goal is to be able to get about $3,000 to $4,000 passively a month. Nothing's crazy.
Sure.
Because half the year I'll be working, and then the other half I'll be in Philippines, Thailand, Cambodia.
Okay, I was gonna ask you where you're going.
Yeah. Like those countries that doesn't cost much.
All you need is $12 to go there.
Exactly.
You need $12 a month.
And then I'm not buying places over there. I'm just gonna go, and like if I'm tired of being Vietnam, I'm gonna be in the Philippines, and I'm tired of Philippines. I'm going to I don't know, Cambodia. Where like $3,000, you can live like you make 6 figures.
Right, you can live a long time. Yeah,
and people don't know about that either. Like,
no, it's very cheap. Yeah, a lot of those places.
I didn't know about that.
I need to go visit. I haven't visited.
I'm like,
I just want to go visit over there just to kind of check it out, because there's a lot of Americans over abroad.
Yeah, and then like the reason I choose 13 years instead of 5 or 6 or whatever it is, my kids should be done with school, make money, and take over my house payments and stuff. Because whatever I make is for them anyways.
Oh, pressure for the kids! Like y'all gonna take over this house payment in a few years, so you better get yourself together.
I already told them. I'm already prepping. They're 10 and 12. I'm prepping them for taking over these bills. Because whatever me and my wife makes, that's where we're gonna spend half a year.
Y'all paying daddy's bills in 12 years. Yeah, be careful. Right. Better figure it out right now, 12-year-old.
And the cool thing about real estate is one of those things that you can do for the rest of your life.
It is. It's yeah.
And then my wife, once she's done with school, she could do that traveling radio tech where they work 13 weeks at a time. So she's got to do 2 rounds of those. And then the rest of the time, we're just out vacationing, enjoying life.
I love that. That's a great plan, bro.
And prayers for that, too. Prayers for that. I hope that really, really happens, because,
I mean, because my goal is not to have, like, a mansion or, like, Mercedes or anything. It's just freedom. I just want to have my freedom.
I love that. I love that. Are you planning any plans of, like, helping young agents or business owners coaching? Or
I have no plans, but I'm always open. Okay. There's a lot of people that come to me and say, I want to be a real estate agent. And my test for them is always like, okay, here's the link. Go get your classes.
Right.
And then and they're done, and they come in like, okay, well, here's the way you could get clients. Talk to the people. I don't expect you to go down your phone list and call every single person on that list. But I do want you to talk to at least 10 people today. Let them know that you're in real estate. You don't have to ask for business, but at least tell them. You just got to be comfortable to talk about real estate in front of people.
Sure. Because everybody wants to do business, be in business. Everybody wants to make them all this money, and they're all motivated and excited at first. But very, very, very little, and I stress the very, actually execute and stay consistent. It's kind of sad. It's like you have 20 people say, I want to get in the business, I'm gonna go all in. Out of the 20, maybe 2, if that, would actually, you look a year later, still, really motivated, excited, and actually doing the business, right? It's so just keep that mindset. It's always tougher than it actually looks.
And for me, like the reason I tell them to just talk to 10 people, I don't expect them to get any kind of business from those, but I need them to get comfortable with failing.
Sure.
Yeah.
So like
fail fast.
Yeah. And then like
Those
learning
awkward
how
moments.
to talk to people. Yeah. Like if you don't know how to talk to people, you can't sell.
Yeah, like seriously, like that's what I had to learn too. Like, cause I did car sales, I did a lot of stuff. And, like that's the only thing I learned. Like especially with sales, is like you got to get used to like talking to people what you're doing, like and finding little ways to really kind of throw it in there, like in a normal conversation in a way.
Yeah.
And then, but especially like get used to those like awkward ones, like. You can be talking like used to talking to someone about like say what you talking about with them normally, right? And then but since you are who you are and you're trying to be who you want to be, you're gonna once you start bringing it up, it feels like a sell to them. So once they feel sellish, they get that awkward little okay or whatever it is. And, like, you have to get used to that. Like that's why I feel like that's
the best sales advice is don't sell.
Yes,
you're never selling. So really, we're just presenting. You're just talking and being an honest person, ethical, and you're trying to. Really, it's about finding out what the person wants and needs and how whatever you have, if it's going to benefit them, it might not benefit them. What you got may not work for them, but at least you understand that. And if you give them real, authentic advice, like, hey, you know what, this, I'm selling this, but it's not, don't sound like you need this. Maybe have you thought about doing that, right? You're just trying to help people and being the, the ethic way, you're being righteous way. And people will see that, and if you have what they need or what they want, they're smart. They're gonna jump on it. And if you can show that honesty and you're not just trying to get them to buy anything, they're gonna most likely stick with you, whether it's this house or another house, whether it's this product, another product, right? Like, so that's it. It's just, and it's funny because all these old books and old ways of teachings, right? Like when we first got into business, and it was like, you gotta be a salesman. You gotta trick them. You gotta say these type of things. You gotta say these words. You gotta frame it this way. You want to get them to say yes to all this so they can. It's like, bro, like, are we really tricking? People are smarter than that. They're not falling for these tricks.
Because there's a lot of psychology. I remember, like, these
crazy.
are anchoring words. Get them to anchor to this, and like asking them and then finishing with this word to make it of a kind of a questions and all that stuff.
I'm like,
I mean, that's all. That's some of them work. But that's like, it's a weird conversation to have when you're at a barbecue talking, at a kid's birthday party, and you're asking them like using these tactics and all that stuff.
But I think people want real conversations. Like, stop trying to. They know when someone's trying to use a script, or right, or try to use certain words to kind of trick them into saying something. Yeah, and that's why that's off-putting, right? It's like it doesn't feel organic. It don't feel natural.
I'm actually a script person. I love scripts.
Okay, I mean, there's frames. I don't say. I'm not saying like there's like outlines you should kind of follow, like to keep the conversation flowing in a certain way. Yes. But I'm just saying specific words to kind of trick them to say this. Yeah, that's all.
The reason I'm a script person because when I first started, I hated scripts because like pretty much you just read the script and then they'll talk and then you're just going off the scripts. But then like I remember I was at one class learning scripts and I hated it. They go, well, think about this. There's a lot of people that go into the movie acting and only one person get to become the lead actor. And they all have the same scripts. It's just how you
use it. How natural, right?
And you're becoming natural. You're not a salesperson. So I'm like, okay, so that makes sense because now, because I remember when I first started, Cam gave me a list. Go, here, call these people and see if they want to buy a house. Like I was so bad at it. Like I had no expectation of any kind of yes. So I'll call, ring, and I'll just read the script. They'll say something, answer the question number 8, and I'll like. Okay, I just continue reading the script. Right. And then I go back to 1 to 8, and then they already told me the answer. I still ask for it. And I think like 50 calls in, and Cam and Heather was like, wow, you didn't let none of those no bother you? I'm like, dude, as bad as I was doing, if I would have got any yes, that would have been a surprise.
Right. Well, that's how you live and learn. You grow. Yeah. But man, it's been a pleasure, Charles. We got to have you back again, man, because we got so much we couldn't get into today. But been a pleasure, man. You're welcome back anytime. Hey, you can You can come as much as you want, bro.
Yeah.
You know, anytime I got guests, just say, hey,
good.
pull up a chair. You're a normal, regular. You want to give people like how to reach you, your Instagram, any of your connections?
Well, I mean, the best way to contact me is with my phone number, 559-402-3433.
You're a brave man.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I put on all my marketing.
Some stalkers got you. Okay,
It's all my marketing.
Yeah.
And then like the Foodie Realtor or just my name, Charles Rattanavan, on Facebook. You can message me. I don't really go on social media too much, but if I see a notification, then I'll just go and see who messaged me.
That's it. Appreciate you guys, man.
Right.
Heat Speakers, have a blessed one.
Much
Peace.
love. Howdy.
Out.